Hello, I'm Zack Runkle, and earlier this year I took a class called Creative Problem Solving. We'd break off into groups of about 3 or 4 people and do a new project about every week. We'd start off with an activity, and the results of that would tie into a scenario. We'd have to solve that with either a new product or a new company, and we'd pitch our ideas to the rest of the class. For example, one of the projects we did was synthesizing a new holiday out of a mainstream and obscure holiday. So we'd come up with a list of obscure holidays, a list of mainstream holidays, and we had to pick our 2 favorites, so one from each list. Our group, we picked Christmas and May the 4th, or Star Wars Day. And we ended up making up Sithmas. And when we presented our idea, we talked about wonderful traditions, such as singing songs like Jedi Knight and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Sith Lord. He'd also put up a Sithmas tree, string it with beautiful red lightsabers, and top it all off with a Death Star. But one of our more glorious projects was between myself, Tom Kuster, and Mike Byrnes, where we each drew an alien. The scenario was that each alien, all 3 aliens, were part of a group coming in to invade Earth and take over. And we had to make them a PSA. We each had to make one. We could do a storyboard, we could do a script, we could actually animate or make a video from them. So we came up with the Intergalactic Planetary Water Association. They're here to drain everyone's water, mostly to support life all across the galaxy and share the water, but mostly to fuel their own love of S&M. So Mike did a wonderful 6-panel storyboard in colored pencil. I did an animation, and Tom did a top 5 what to do and what not to do in the mothership. Mike and Tom did storyboards, so I went in and narrated them, and you're about to see all 3 projects from the Intergalactic Planetary Water Association.
Hello, Earthlings. We here at the Intergalactic Planetary Water Association are grateful that you have accepted us as the new rulers of your planet.
One quick tip while being abducted for assimilation. We encourage you to fight back, as we love collecting your body fluids naturally from your perspiration instead of us having to manually suck you dry.
Plus, we are really into S&M, so give us all 50 shades of your gray. Whip and chains are welcome.
Feel free to kick, scream, punch, cry, and thrash about as you will.
The more you exert yourself, the better.
So remember, don't be trippin', bring on the whippin'.
We all need to do our part to conserve water, and your planet may be visited by the Intergalactic Planetary Water Association. If you are abducted, take pride that you are serving your galaxy. Fight back against those who resist or bribe. They are communists. We also do our part to make sure our water is pure.
We have the smoothest hydric acid operations in the galaxy. All abductees are required to relieve themselves before hydroallocation. This removes impurities from the hydric acid. We also recommend hydrating before the procedure. It makes the extractors run smoothly.
When you are to be extracted, you are to be in your species' upright position for the duration of the procedure, and wear as much clothing as possible.
Remember, only you can prevent dehydration.
This message is brought to you by the Intergalactic Planetary Water Association. Only you can prevent dehydration.
Greetings! We are pleased to bring you a wealth of information about hydration.
These are the dues upon our arrival.
Fight back against any that resist.
They are commie bastards.
Drink plenty of water while you wait.
It keeps you hydrated for the procedure.
Spray copious amounts of cologne.
It relaxes you.
Turn your hat around backwards.
It pleases us.
Ask to use the restroom.
Cleanliness is next to juiciness.
These are the notes upon our arrival.
Bend over.
It angers us.
Macarena.
It is a sexually provocative ritual to our people.
Ask for a selfie.
We do not like to appear in your photos.
Loan money.
It gets stuck in our teeth.
Request additional procedures.
It slows the rehydration process.
We hope these tips will help you during this trying time.
Please follow all directions.
Only you can prevent dehydration.
Intergalactic Planetary Water Association. Only you can prevent dehydration.
Later in the year, I took a course called Intro to Motion Graphics, and it was pretty much an introduction to After Effects. One of our first projects was working with kinetic typography, and so I animated Tom Stankus's Existential Blues. I only did the second half of the song because of project constraints and because of time constraints. We only had 2 weeks to do the video, but I really like how it turned out. I might actually go back and finish the whole song, but only time will tell. But for now, enjoy my animation of T-Bone Tom Stankus's Existential Blues.
A little bit tired of walking down this old blinding yellow road, so I pulled my little tired body off a little rest area, and lo and behold, there's a little field of little red flowers out there, and it smells so good. Oh, I was getting pretty tired, and it smells so good, and I figured, well, I'll just stretch out in this little field of poppy, 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 poppy. Hey, what a strange dream, man, you know. Little flowers that smell awfully good, and I was very tired, and the old woods are just going to have to wait, man, because I'm just going to stretch out again in this little field of poppy, poppy, poppy. Oh God, Dorothy. Dorothy's been copping herself out man. Along came this old man in a green Eldorado 2, screeched to a halt. A little short man with a big red nose, toking a bottle of Yukon Jack, strolled up to me and said, "Hey, son." I said, "Old man, don't bother me, Bobby." He said, "T-Bone." I said, "Wait a minute, this man knows my name. He must be the Wizard. You must be the Wizard. The Wizard of Oz. Why have you come to haunt me? A Wizard of Oz." I said, "A Wizard of Wise when I have been on a quest. Walk down the road with a do-da-do. I got tired, puppies. A little bit, I've been through hell." He said, "Hey, son, slow down, relax." I said, "But Wizard of Wise, and I've come so far to find the truth of life." He says, "Hey, son, slow down, relax. He said, to tell you the truth, son." I said, "Wizard, that's what I've come to find is the truth." He says, No, son, you got me all wrong." To tell you the truth, son, how can I tell you this? I've been in this field of poppies a long time myself, and I've come to find, son, that the only truth in life is right here in this bottle." I said, "Wizard." He said, "No, truly, son. In fact, I'd rather have this bottle in front of me than a frontal lobotomy." How profound, Wizard. Some girl with psychic powers, she said, "T-Bone, what's your sign?" I blink and answer neon. I thought I'd blow her mind. She's reading Moby Dick by some fruitcake named Herman. She's chomping on an aquarish. Was the Duchess really joining? You ask so many questions. What answer should I choose? Is this really Butte, Montana, or just existential blues? Really Butte, Montana? Is this Plato's EBGBs? Is this schizoid paranoia? La 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 la, existential blues.
The hat project was kind of a random thing that happened. I started going around with my phone and asking people to hold my hat and share a quote or a piece of advice. And the project itself took on a mind of its own. It was a very big learning experience. I ended up getting about 54 people involved. Couldn't use every quote. Some people gave different quotes and I had to choose one. Some people I had recording issues with. So here are some of the deleted scenes from My Hat Meets Interesting People.
With experience comes the famous words. You just a perch and you don't know merch. I'm a trout and I know what it's all about.
How you wear it. Remember in the movie, it's talking about you put a word down like that, you're looking for trouble. Got an open back like this, and you're just an open, friendly person. So, just a little simple thing like how you put your head on, you put it on sideways here, and oh yeah, I'm a young man and I'm cocked and ready to go. There's a lot to do with the history of hats and so forth. I wear a hat when I mow because it protects my head from the sun, especially as you lose your hair.
I'm a mentor with the project, hanging out here at the Kansas Scout Reservation for summer camp 2017. Lots of people here, lots of fun things to do. It's always good to be able to educate the young people and introduce them to what true sarcasm really feels like.
Hat pen.
It's just as easy to make $1,000 an hour as it is to make $7 an hour.
Finally, here's a video I made that can really be described as special in all meanings of the word. Thanks for watching, and see you next year.
Anyway, may the force be with you. Nice hat. I like this hat. I'm keeping the hat. Bye.